Hi, it's Kim McGrath from Expressions of the Universe with a really quick stars and cards for all zodiac signs for the upcoming Gemini season and Sagittarius full moon. So, Sun will be moving into Gemini on May 20th. So, that's on Monday, May 20th. And I'm really excited about that. That happens at 8:59 a.m. Eastern Time. And the full moon in Sagittarius is on Thursday, May the 23rd, 9:53 a.m. Eastern Time. And that is at 2 degrees, 55 minutes of Sagittarius. So the very beginning of the sign. Subsequently, later that day on Thursday, Venus will move into Gemini. So I'm so excited because Gemini season is my son's birthday season. And so I already looked at my solar return chart and it looks really fabulous for this upcoming year. And if you have a birthday coming up soon, it behooves you to get and order a solar return reading from me because it doesn't necessarily happen on your birthday. For example, my birthday is June 4th. I was born at 3:42 a.m. on that day. But this year, my solar return is happening, I believe, around 6 a.m. on June 3rd. And so that is when the sun comes back to the exact place that I was born. Why is it off by a day? Well, we have leap years. This is a leap year. And so it shifts the calendar a little bit. Our birthday, solar return birthday, is never exactly the exact day and moment that we were born. But it's usually within a 24-hour period, either side, the day before, the day after. So hit me up. There is a coupon code in Facebook and Instagram. I believe it's try10. You get 10% off any order that you book with. So this moon, full moon in Sagittarius at 2 degrees, 55 minutes. That's on Thursday. I want to pull cards for everybody. But before I do that, and I have them already shuffled here, I'm going to use that new Light Seers tarot deck that I love from Chris Ann, and then the tried and true Colette Baron-Reid Wisdom of the Avalon. I'm going to pick one card from each deck for each sign. You want to pay attention to your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, and maybe if you have a cluster of planets known as a stellium, you want to look for a card for that. So that's a potential of 4 cards for you. I've got my trusty coffee, and yeah, I have a virtual background on, and I keep phasing in and out. Maybe the further back I am, the better it is. We'll see. I also have a good announcement, big announcement. Last month for the May forecast, stars and cards, I talked a lot about birthday water and trine water, our vital life force, our best days and worst days of our personal years based on our birthday. And I'm creating an entire video dedicated to that. And so that's why I'm making this so quick, because I have all the slides set up and I just have to record the video. So look for that coming later today, maybe later this weekend. We'll see. It always helps to subscribe to my channel because I may not be posting this on Facebook and Instagram and in my link tree right away. And you'll get first dibs on any new videos that I post directly from YouTube. So you hit the subscribe button and then allow notifications, and you'll get a notification every time I do a new video. And I'm trying to get back into the swing again with, doing my regular videos for new moon and the full moon or the months, and maybe special astrology 101 tips, how to look for things in your own chart. So the birthday water video will be pretty extensive to show you how to look up those special astrological dates for all of you. So it could be considered an astrology 101 course. All right, so for Aries, we have the Four of Swords card. So here we have this woman, she's taking a little bit of a respite inside of a nest. So Aries, we did just get through your birthday season not too long ago. I wonder how close up I can get with this before it phases out. That's about it. And in that nest, it looks like a string of lights. Oh, darn. And a little heart that's next to her. So maybe, you know, it's time for a respite for the Aries suns, risings, and moons, taking a little bit of time off after burning out during your birthday season. Healing your heart is what I'm kind of getting from that. And then the Colette Baron Reed card is saying, you've worked so hard. It's the big. You've worked so hard recently. You have probably burned yourself out, that now is a good time to reap those sweet rewards from all of your hard work. So yeah, Aries, this upcoming full moon, although it is in a sister fire sign for you, maybe just the time to release and let go of things and take a good respite. Taurus, you have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is never a good card. This is usually indicative of some sort of a heartbreak. Now, I'm recording this, we are still in Taurus season. So we have this woman, her heart is broken into three places. Whenever this comes up, cheating is often indicated, but here we have this person screaming out to the universe. The tree is barren in this photo. The roots are exposed. And so Taurus is maybe going through a little bit of a difficult time. Trying to see if I pick up anything else from this. It's like something that you have dedicated yourself to may have fallen apart. And this could be a person leaving. This could be, physically leaving through death or by their own choice. And so whenever we have a full moon, it's always a good time to try and release that energy, right? And then interesting that the Colette Baron Reed card that comes up is disruption. And so that really goes hand in hand with this Three of Swords card very well. And it seems like, something in your life, there has been an obstacle, a bump in the road, disruption, a flood of emotions coming through with this card. What can you do about that? I just say, you have to stay grounded. You have to try and release those emotions. Full moons are perfect for that. Yeah, meditation, getting out into nature, that always seems to help and soothe the wounded. Gemini, happy birthday, Gemini. You have the Nine of Swords. We have a lot of swords coming up. So in this card, this is represented by someone who is kneeling in their bed by their soft pillow. We have crows circling her head, but there is one white one that is circling. This represents sorrow, pain, regret, tragedy, but there is hope with this white dove or white albino crow, raven, flying up ahead. It looks like it is in spirit and not a physical manifestation. Yeah, that kind of pains my heart. because I'm hoping for a really good Gemini season. And then the cat shows up, and this talks about independence, being alone, finding your good place, being with yourself. Um, this is healthy boundaries, setting up healthy boundaries so that people don't step all over you. Often this will show up when you put too much trust in someone and then you've discovered that they really can't be trusted. Sometimes it's better to go it alone. The independent nature of a cat, it wants love when it wants it, and then it wants to be left alone. And if you cross the cat's boundaries, it's going to scratch and bite you. So Geminis, it could be a little bit of a rough birthday season for you. I don't foresee anything too terrible, although Jupiter is moving into Gemini on Saturday, May 25th. And for me, with having Jupiter in Gemini, depending on where Jupiter shows up in your chart, it's a surge of benefic energy. It's supposed to be great. But for me, this runs in a 12-year cycle for everybody. So think back 12 years ago, what was going on in May and June, 12 years ago, which is 2012, right? And for me, when Jupiter moves into Gemini, I always seem to have a huge loss, and then it improves over the year. Jupiter will be in Gemini for 1 year. And so just think back 12 years ago, Geminis, what was going on in your life? Look at your chart. Where is Gemini in your chart? What house does that represent? That's where good luck and good fortune will be coming to you. And then also see how it plays with your own Jupiter in your birth chart. Cancers. Cancers, you have the Five of Wands, and it's a good card because wands represent fire and growth and creativity and fun and passion. However, the Five of Wands is a little chaotic. It's usually a little argumentative. Groups of people, your family can't get their acts together and collaborate on the same page. So it could be an exciting time for you, Cancers, but it just seems a little chaotic. And the card that is coming up, interestingly enough, it's in reverse position and it's the Wasp. So typically, the Wasp represents things in life that sting and hurt, but when it's reversed, it's at a lesser degree. But this also cautions your own anger, which is represented in here. It represents what are you doing to other people. It also represents retaliation. So you don't want to be doing that. But if there is any upset, it won't be that bad because the card is reversed. So I do like that. Leos, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is really great for the Leos because this is a time of the beginning of a new financial venture, maybe a promotion, a raise, a new job, some new creative project that will bring in some more money. The page represents the beginning of something. It could even be an idea, so run with it. But it often represents money and something brand new in the scope of finance that will add a boost to your life. And then here we have the death card for the Leos. Great. But the death card really represents endings. But could it be a literal death that brings an inheritance and some money or some material gain through that? It could be that. The death card, though, does represent change, transformation, something ending so that something new can begin. It's along those lines. All in all, I feel like it's good energy. And the full moon in Sagittarius is also a sister sign for the Leos. So this is really a good boost of creativity and something brand new, putting a fire under underneath of you and get you going, get you started. Virgos, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and that is such a great card. This is everything coming together financially for you. The home, the family, the friend. You even see the dog down here and the children. Everything seems to be working out come Gemini season. Now, remember, Virgos, you share the planet of Mercury together. And so Mercury is in Taurus right now, which is a sister Earth sign for you. And this should be the beginnings of some good financial stability, could possibly be changing home, something along those lines. Your card, it's the Fire Fairy, but she is reversed. So when I see this, it's creative beginnings, beginnings of romance for children, creativity, fun, childlike behavior. But with it being reversed, it's saying maybe you need to be a little more realistic, Virgos. Tap into that Mercury being in Taurus. Get yourselves grounded so that you could focus your mind on your financial future. Also, too, it does portend to optimism and action, but with it being reversed, you could be a little pessimistic, unsure how are things going to turn around. And with this also being reversed, it's saying maybe you don't want to take any action right now, Virgos, and you just want to kind of lay low and do more plotting and planning instead of actually acting out on it. Comes after Virgo, Libra. Libra, we have the 10 of Cups, and this is one of the best cards in the entire deck. Like all the 10s are really wonderful. And this goes right for the emotions, for love, for romance, new beginnings of something that you will love, someone you will love. So whether you're single or in a relationship, it's a brand new beginning that will definitely speak to the heart on many levels. This could be new children coming in. This could be a new partner coming in, or things just blossoming. New home could be indicated, new job could be indicated, all beginnings on things that will stoke the heart. And we have the Serpent for you. This is about shedding old skin. This is about healing yourself, allowing yourself to heal, new beginnings, but you have to discard something from the past in order to allow yourself to enjoy something brand new. This is all about knowledge and knowing better. So, you're going to dip your toe back in that pond that you know is dirty. Know better than to go there. This also represents a time of releasing. So the full moon in Sagittarius would be a great time for you to release that old, allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to heal. Scorpio, we have the Lovers. That is a hot, hot, hot card. So the Lovers are showing up, which the Lovers are represented by the sign of Gemini. So this is perfect. And this is hot. This is steamy. This is possibly a brand new relationship or going to the next level if you are in a relationship. This is also about loving yourself more. The Focus card is showing up and it is reversed. So this says that your focus has been in different directions, maybe scattered. Maybe you've been focusing on the wrong thing, the wrong person, the wrong perspective. So when it comes to this Lovers card, it's time to take a look at your perspective. Maybe you're not with the right person. Maybe the right person is standing right in front of you and you're not seeing it. That's what I'm picking up with that. Sagittarius, this is your full moon, and you have the 2 of Cups. And that talks about friendship and love. It's like best friend energy, but falling in love with your best friend. Could that even be yourself, right? And so this is really beautiful, uniting, harmonious, emotional energy for the Sagittarians. And you have the mystery card, but that is also reversed. Sagittarians wanting to know what is going to happen at every turn and not allowing, things to unfold as they should because they're so impatient. And that's what I'm picking up from the mystery card. Sometimes we have to allow the mystery to unfold. It's more exciting not knowing and being excited about something, right? But this could also mean that you just are not excited at the current time of something new coming about. I feel like patience definitely has to be exercised. Capricorns, here we have the Seven of Swords, and I featured that card this week on Facebook and Instagram. And this is about, negative self-talk, the way that we think and talk about ourselves, but it's also represented by somebody in your midst getting away with something or thinking that they're getting away with something. Um, like they're sneaking off. This is somebody could be gossiping behind your back. Make sure you're not the one that's gossiping behind other people's backs. What else am I getting from this? And it's like this crow will tell on you. This raven is going to tell on you. So don't think that you can get away with talking badly about somebody because you will be found out. And similarly, if somebody's talking bad about you, you're going to find out because the raven will let you know. And here we have the frog, and it's in reverse. And the frog often talks about cleaning up the clutter, new beginnings, and springtime. But with it being reversed, it's saying maybe there's too much clutter, too much mental activity, too many things on your agenda that are weighing you down. This is also emotional baggage. And with it being reversed, I feel like it's time on this Sagittarius full moon for you to let go of a lot of emotional baggage, but you don't have to talk badly about somebody. You don't have to agree with them, but keep it to yourself. Allow this full moon in Sagittarius on May 23rd to allow you to release any ill emotional baggage. Aquarius, you have the Fool, and I love this card. This woman, this person is getting ready to fall off the side of a cliff. This is a time that indicates taking a leap of faith, but also being a little semi-cautious, like just make sure that you're not being ridiculous. Like check in with yourself, check your finances, whatever it is that you're going to do before you take that leap of faith. Don't be a fool. Your card is the King, and it's reversed. This could be Aquarians falling out of love, breaking up with the King, not wanting to be controlled by the King, or needing somebody who is a little more aggressive in your life to take charge. And it's like because you're just about to fall into the abyss, you can't be the one that carries everything anymore, Aquarius. You need to delegate, and you need somebody to pick up that slack for you. That's kind of what I'm picking up. You need assistance, but you're currently maybe not getting it, and it's causing you to want to fall over a cliff. That's what I'm picking up for the Aquarians. Last but not least, we have Pisces, and it's the Knight of Pentacles. And so this could be a person coming into your life, but this is also financial opportunities could suddenly pop up, something new and exciting, something colorful, um, giving you more freedom as well. And you could be walking away from a situation so that you can walk into a new situation that betters your financial standing. And the card that is coming up, once again, it's reversed, it's perception. And so with perception, this is really asking you to think critically, because are you perceiving your current or future situation properly? So you may want to vet things out with your loved ones or someone very close to you, because I feel as though for Pisces, you're not seeing the full big picture, and you may be only thinking of one aspect of it. For example, leaving a job because it offers more money, but then you don't realize, what you're losing from where you're leaving from. This horse in this Knight of Pentacles indicates freedom and independence and power. So, you know, the perception really needs to be vetted out with somebody that is close to you and that you love, that you can trust, and weigh your options out with another person, because, maybe you're not seeing it properly. Overall, I'm just going to dive into the deck and cut it in half. The overall theme for this upcoming season, I love it. It's the Three of Cups, and it's about celebration with your closest uh, ones that you love, whether it be friends or family. This is a really fantastic card. I'm going to take that out of the deck so that I can post about that. And then let me cut into the other deck. And it's Earth Fairy. So yes, celebrate. And the colors are very similar. Celebrate. However, you need to be grounded. Don't let yourselves get too crazy. This is about physical health, grounding, and building good foundations. Love that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned and be sure to check out my birthday water video that will be coming out very shortly. Until then, happy birthday, Gemini, and happy full moon in Sagittarius.